You guys, so sorry, I'm late. My bad. The traffic at 3:30, man. Port Angeles is popping. Hi, welcome to Port Angeles. I'm Bonnie Burns, biologist. I think I've met each of you. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Are we ready to get started? Okay. So as you know, we're going to talk about the Elwha River dams, and prepared some notes for you guys. So here, sorry, just a second. There you go. You go. Sorry, you can just flip that over. Thanks. And then this is mine. So should I sit? I'll sit. Okay. Anyway, I'll just jump right into it. So in 1910, the construction on the two dams and the Elwha River began, and in 1913, the...
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lily. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm going through. Yeah. I'm sorry. Please continue. Please continue.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here. Okay. Where was I? Oh, okay. So, as I was saying, several projects have been planned. That's by the EPA, that's the Environmental Protection Agency. Of course, you guys knew that. And these projects are beneficial, I suppose, but the problem is still imminent. We actually have today a representative from the National Park Service.
How you doing?
And the National Park Service is the main government agency involved in this. They perform EISs, or environmental impact statements, and they help decide the preferred mode of action for moving forward and create an environmental baseline for the project before it begins. Yeah, so I think that's it. You guys all here today as representatives of our community, and I'm really hoping that we can talk through this and...
Oh God, you small town hicks are all the same. With your grandeur sense of self and your constant need to meddle with everything so that your voices can be heard. Bravo, bravo. Have you ever used your heads to think that maybe the dams are built for a reason? They're not just sitting there. They're providing power, clean power at that. Aren't you supportive of that, Mrs. Biologist? Aren't you supposed to support clean energy? Yeah, so let's consider that side of it for a little while and maybe use our logic a little bit. Thanks.
I know we're on the same side, me and the lawyer, but she's being too offensive and unnecessarily rude. She's not helping my case. I want this dam. No, I need this dam. But she can't come to my hometown and treat the people of the community like this. She can't treat me like this. Who does she think she is?
There are a lot of things here, apart from the people. We can't just make this about money or power. The environment, the trees, the animals are being harmed. The spirituality of this place is ruined. Even the salmon, their spirits are heavy with this burden. My people used to catch 100-pound fish on these waters.
You can see here number of salmon and years. So, number of salmon was quite high then, 1913, 1915-ish. The dams were functional and the salmon dropped significantly. In fact, the amount of salmon caught in the rivers today is only 3% of what it was less than 100 years ago.
And if the salmon aren't happy, Dean Butterworth's not happy. The people, they gotta be happy. That is my goal. I keep this park clean, I keep this park healthy, and the people are happy. That's when Dean Butterworth is happy.
The government has no consideration for people like me. They just don't even care about me. I spent a lot of money on that house, And now it's not even waterfront property anymore, so who knows? You know, I have these gorgeous cherry blossoms.
You know what? I know why those cherry trees died. It was the changing water levels. They're messing up all my backyard, and like I used to have these gorgeous petunias, but now my yard just looks horrible.
You want to talk about a problem? I mean, look at the otters. Like, in order to create flow for the dam, they had to change the water lines, which changed the terrestrial lines, and now these otters have to climb 20-foot cliffs in order to get food and go up the river. And I'm sorry, but lady, if you have to climb a 200-foot concrete cliff before you want to go to the refrigerator, then yeah, you can complain, and I'm sorry, but I really don't give a damn about your cherry blossoms. Can I say that? The dams were really helpful, and they really did help contribute to the local economy and help get Port Angeles into the thriving metropolitan area that it is today. However, the power generated today by the two dams, the Elwha and the Glines Canyon Dam, is only equal to run 38% of a single paper mill.
I need it. I need the dam to power my paper mill. Just like you need salmon to feed your family and tribe, I need money to feed mine. And I realize this dam has hurt you and your customs, and I am sorry for that. But you gotta start thinking about the benefits for other people.
But at what cost? Forget me and you, what about the environment? Is that not a factor? Even if I didn't eat those salmon, the fact that they were getting hurt would anger me. When I say inconsiderate of others, I don't just mean people. The trees that you need for your paper mill, the land, the air, the water, it's all affected.
Just because of
Your
this.
cherry blossoms.
No,
that
like,
are ruined.
they were beautiful. Now they don't even fly.
There's a lot of beautiful smiles. You can't just think about yourself. This isn't even for the people here. This isn't even good.
Guys, everybody, can we please
support myself?
Hi, just like one second. Dean.
Is he having his dreams again? Because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of his sleep talks. I'm out of here.
We'll just 10-minute recess,
Going
guys.
outside.
Just 10 minutes, okay?
What happened? And then he regrets. Anything? I'm greater than he is. God bless his soul. But what did he do? Realize that the Glines Canyon Dam should be treated as a new license application? That the dam was built illegally? That the power was replaceable? Convince the Olympic Park Associates, the Seattle Audubon Society, the Sierra Club, the Friends of the Earth, and 12 other conservative groups for the effort for removal, right? Legal intervention? Huh, I pulled out them stinky bobbers with my own two hands. Pretty soon everyone in the environmental activism circles will know the name Dean Butterworth. Take my job very seriously. Idiots.
And then this is the total amount of power needed to run a... Sorry about this, guys. Hello? Yes, sir, yes. Really? It just... Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay. I need to be out of here.
You guys want to hear my Sasquatch call?
No.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, I have some good news. Well, for most of us, it's good news. So you guys remember earlier when I was speaking about the EISs provided by the National Park Service? Yeah. Well, there are several of those in a process of determining action, and the final process, the final step, is called a record of decision. And this record of decision is the final government, absolute fact decision of what's going to happen in the situation. And so our situation is these dams, and I am pleased to announce that I just got off the phone with the Department of Interior, and I have our final record of decision. So this lays out, it's 15 pages, it lays out every step that will be taken, well, you know, civilianized edition, no offense. The steps that will be taken in order to tear down the dams. So this is it, guys. There will be no more dams after this. So I guess I'd just like to thank you all for coming out, apparently getting our community together and you know, roughing it out with each other. It wasn't really necessary, but it was fun. It was fun, and we should all get together sometime.